Hello everybody. It's January 5th, 2016. I want to welcome you guys to another comic book haul video. Before I get started, just want to go over a couple updates. First of all, I just want to thank all you guys, all of you that have subscribed to my channel, all of you that liked my first comic book haul video, and really to all of you that have commented on my video as well. I can't tell you how much confidence those comments have given me, and I really feel like they're going to lead to better videos in the future. Another update, if you guys haven't entered into the giveaway yet, you guys have to January 15th. Please check out my first comic book haul video to get details and instructions. I mean, I'm sure I'll probably go over it again after this haul video, but if you want to check that out now, you can. And, before I get started, I just want to, talk about, what you guys are seeing in front of you right now. We have here is a Simpsons 3D chess set. I don't really collect too many toys. I don't go to the vinyl shops. I don't collect busts. I don't collect statues. But I have a few toys that I preserved from when I was a kid. And this is one of them. Came out in 1991. And as you can see here, you have Homer on the left as the king. Marge as the queen. You have Grandpa as the bishop. Maggie as the knight. Lisa as the rook. And Bart as the pawn. And it's just a really cool chess set. If you play chess, it's a great chess set to play with. And even if you don't play chess, it looks great on a coffee table or on display. Alright, so alright guys, let me get to the haul. Before I show you my first book, let me just explain a couple things. I got all these books from the same seller. It's a private seller I met at a comic book shop a couple years ago. He brought in some books to try to sell. He told the guy he had a Bronze Age collection, and the guy just turned it away right away. I stopped him before he walked out, asked him a couple questions, asked him about a couple books he might have, and from there we kind of developed a little bit of a friendship, and I've been buying from him for the last 2 years. And we actually agreed on 2 bundles, one for $200, which is the one you're seeing today, and another for $100. The one for $100 is probably, a little better bang for your buck, but I had to pick this one up because they had one of the books that was on my top 10 list for the year, and I just had to pick that up right away and show you guys. So without further ado, let me get to my first book. So the first book I picked up is The Cat #1, the first appearance of Greer Grant. This book has gone up in a little bit of value over the last few months, especially after the Jessica Jones show came out. I mean, completely different characters. This is Greer Grant. She later becomes Tigra in Giant Sized Creatures #2. And of course in Jessica Jones you have Patricia Walker, who becomes Hellcat in Avengers 141. But in this book you do have the first appearance of the Hellcat suit. So if we do ever see Patricia Walker don the suit, this book still may go up in value a little bit. But it's a cool book. VF probably, you could get it for around $30, $40 in VF plus near mint minus condition. Okay, go on to the next book. This one I got 3 copies of. Secret Wars #1. Now this is the what is this? This is the Blue Galactus printer error variant. I'm not really sure how rare that is. I mean, I found 3 of them. You guys can tell me, but just to show you guys real quick what I mean, over here, as you can see, is Galactus in his classic, purple and fuchsia suit. But then later on, this other panel, this is manufacturing error. I should have said manufacturing error, not printer error, where you have Galactus in blue and white. And I know CBCS references this in their labels, but like I said, I'm not sure how rare it is. I'm pretty sure it's the same value as the regular Secret Wars book, around $5-10 or so. But still a cool book to have. Got 3 of them. All right, go on to the next book. Seen this in quite a few hauls lately. We have Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends #1. This is the first appearance of Firestar. Now, well, this is technically the first appearance of Firestar in comics. Just remember, this is based on the cartoon show. I mean, you guys know that. And there's no continuity with this book and the rest of the Marvel comic book universe. And her actual first appearance in terms of in continuity with the rest of the comic book universe or Marvel universe is actually X-Men 193. But, you know, so this is a great book to have. Great cover. And, you know, this character might have some potential in the future, so it's a good book to look out for. Whoops. Just leave that there. Why not? Next book I have here, Marvel Premiere number 48. This is the second appearance and the second part of the two-part story of Scott Lang as Ant-Man. I have the, I have Marvel Premiere 47. It's a little bit warped, but no water damage. Just have to get it pressed. And now I got myself a high-grade copy of number 48. Let me take that down. Next book I got in the haul. Right here, Deathstroke The Terminator number 1. I'm a big fan of these, animated / cartoony style covers. Big fan of Ed McGuinness in his Deadpool run with Joe Kelly. But just look at the cover, gorgeous cover. Not very expensive book either. You could probably find it in a long box somewhere for $1 or $2. But cool book. Glad I found it. Deathstroke The Terminator number 1. Alrighty, next book that I got in the haul was Infinity War number 1. Got 2 copies of that. Nothing too special, but anything really with Adam Warlock on it or in it. And any Jim Starlin story is a good read. So this book has some potential in the future. If Infinity Gauntlet is a big hit, but it's still not that expensive. You can still probably find it relatively easy. So it's Infinity War number 1. Now a couple independents I got. Really love independents. I'm trying to show you guys a few each week if possible. First one that I picked up was Wildcats number 1. First appearance of the Wildcats. Little Jim Lee creation right there. I'm not extremely familiar with the cartoon show in the early 90s. I mean, I was really young at that time. I was watching Power Rangers, or probably was watching Barney at that time. I mean, I was born in 88, so I was probably like 4 years old. I don't know. But, cool book to have. Next independent that I picked up is, Youngblood number 1 from, Rob Liefeld. And, I don't know really what to say too much about Rob Liefeld. I'm not going to trash on him like I hear a lot of people do on the YouTube videos. But I guess all I can say is that considering what he charges people to sign his New Mutants 98, he should probably send a thank you check to Joe Kelly every month. But that's just my opinion right there. And I guess the only thing really to show about this book, it's a double-sided cover. As you can see, you have this cover, and then if you turn around and upside down, you got the other cover. See that? Cool. Alright, so the next independent that I got is Savage Dragon number 1. It's got another copy. I forgot to mention last haul video that this book actually has 4 variant covers. The only difference being that they each have different, colored titles, and they all have a different poster inside. I would bust it out, but I think I'm going to get one of them signed by Eric Larson. And once I figure out which one I'm going to have him sign, I'll take the other one, bust it out, and show it in a future haul video. Alright, so the next independent that I got right here, Spawn number 1, the first comic book appearance of Spawn. Not very expensive book either. I mean, I have another Spawn key issue that I'm pretty excited about that's coming in the mail. Once I get it, I'm definitely going to put in my next haul video. But, I can't really complain. This isn't, near mint plus condition. Alright, so the next or last independent that I got in the haul, really cool Michael Turner cover right here. Witchblade number 1. I remember the live action TV show a little bit from the early 2000s. It was really just bad timing. I mean, the comic market back then wasn't anything that it is today. I mean, I'm pretty sure If this TV show came out like, a year ago or this year, this book would be way higher in terms of value. But it's still a really awesome book, still a really cool cover. Highly recommended. Witchblade #1. All right, the next couple of books are from the Wolverine Volume 2 monthly series. So the first one, Wolverine #1. This is the first time Wolverine refers himself as Patch, and he wears this new black costume, which quite honestly I'm not the biggest fan of. And obviously there weren't too many other people that liked it that much because they got rid of it relatively quickly. I mean, I can't stand that that veil on his eyes. I don't know what that's about. All right, next book we have Wolverine #8, Joe Fixit cover. This was a back issue book a few years ago, and then it appeared in Comic Book Man. So now dealers are selling it for like $15. I mean, it's definitely a little more than it should be going for, but it's still a really cool cover, and I just picked it up as part of the haul. So there's Wolverine #8. Okay, next book from Wolverine Volume 2. Got Wolverine #10. This is the first battle between Wolverine and Sabretooth. Hopefully they ever reboot Wolverine. They kind of, they fix whatever karma or lack of karma there was between Wolverine and Sabretooth. I mean, in my opinion, he's his greatest foe, and they should definitely revisit that. So if they do reboot it and they get it right, expect this to go back up in value. Wolverine #10. And the last book that I got from the Wolverine Volume 2 monthly series is a favorite of mine, Wolverine #88. And I mean, I just love it for the cover. Got Deadpool cover. And if Wolverine does make an appearance or even a cameo appearance, an after credit scene, or just even some minor references in the Deadpool movie, I think this book will go up in value a little bit. I mean, it's not uncommon. It's not. I mean, they're out there, but you can't find them really in back issues anymore. You can find them for like $10, $15 from a dealer. So if you want to pay that much, I mean, I wouldn't, but that's what they're kind of going for right now. So there's Wolverine #88. Okay, next few books are from, these are my first 2 Captain Marvel books right here. The first one, Captain Marvel #32. This is the origin of Drax the Destroyer. Of course, this book went up, in value when, Guardians of the Galaxy came up. But it's a great cover. I haven't read it yet. Probably read it tonight. But it's, it's probably, I want to say, VF minus condition. VF if I want to be generous. $30, $25 book. But, happy to have it. Really cool. First Captain Marvel book. Okay, next Captain Marvel book. Captain Marvel #33. This is the origin of Thanos. And, of course, it also has Thanos on the cover, so, it went up in value. What can I say? I mean, this is, I would say, VF minus condition. That's fair to say. So I could probably get like $25, $35 for it or so. But, Captain Marvel #33. Happy to have it. Now in my collection. Now I'm done with my last couple books. Now this last book I got 2 copies of. You got Marvel Team Up #95. This is my second copy right here. Of course, first appearance of Mockingbird. I mean, this book is super hot right now. Everybody wants it. Obviously, they just greenlit. Not just. It was a few weeks ago. What are they calling it? Marvel's Most Wanted. I don't think it's really technically a spin-off, but some of the characters from S.H.I.E.L.D. are going to be in it, including Mockingbird and Lance Hunter, who I'm not really a big fan of, but I got 2 Marvel Team Up #95s now, so I'm rooting for the Mockingbird. All right, so that's Marvel Team Up #95 right there. Now we're down to the last book. This is the book that I mentioned earlier is in my top 10 list for the year. Sometimes I see this book, at 3.0s, 2.5s, going for like over $100. I've been looking for a mid-grade copy, higher grade copy, for a reasonable price, but haven't been able to this point. But, I got it, and I'm super excited to show it to you guys. And here it is. Fantastic Four number 25. Now this is probably 5055. If I got it pressed, I may be able to get a 665. There are a couple dents, so maybe. But there's a lot of things going on about this book. Really don't know where to start. But first of all, second appearance of Captain America in the Silver Age. It's the second battle between the Hulk versus the Thing. The first one, obviously, and Fantastic Four number 12. But even though this is the second battle, this is definitely by far the best battle between the two. I mean, even though the Hulk does get the better of the Thing in this book, the battle goes on for pages and pages and pages, and it's arguably one of the greatest battles in comic book history. That's just my opinion, but that's what I think. Another thing about it, I believe this is the first ever Fantastic Four and Avengers crossover that they've met in the same title at the same time. And another really cool thing about this book is this is the first time the Thing ever references, his favorite Aunt Petunia. So, really excited to get this book. I'm really excited about this haul, to get one of my books on my top 10 list. Thank you guys for watching. Before I sign out, just, I'm going to update you really quickly on the giveaway again. Remember, all you have to do is, subscribe to the channel, like one of my videos. It doesn't have to be my first video. It could be this video or it could be a future video. But just remember that, the giveaway ends January 15th. And then after that, we're going to, put everybody's name in a hat, do a little raffle, and I'll pick a winner. And please check out my first video to see the different, books that are, available to win for you guys. But I'm going to show you Superman versus Muhammad Ali again. This is also part of the giveaway in terms of I asked you guys to name 3 people, 3 celebrities, 3 comic book characters, 3 people in the audience in my comment section. And once you do that, once you subscribe to my channel, once you like one of my videos, you guys will be eligible for the giveaway, okay? So thank you guys. I'm signing out, and see you next video.